I'm more than happy. When I said I'm happy, I'm happy. This great God of Cornerstone saved my life. When I mean God saved my life, it's not just ordinarily. The Malaysian police want to handcuff me again. When I mean they want to handcuff me, it's not like it's something that you will hear, you will come for the case. Because whenever you call anybody in such case, the person will just hang up the call. That was on Thursday. I went to see a friend of mine in Sadang. So that was around after 11 in the night. So he wanted to drop me home because we came back from Nigeria the same day on the same flight. And he's traveling back to Nigeria today. So we have some discussions we need to make. So when I went to his house after Pishu, we went to an African restaurant in Sadang to have some food. On our way home, we met the police checking point. The guy I knew never take alcohol, talk more of smoking cigarettes. But when the police stopped us, it was like a mystery to me. Within the next 10-20 minutes, they found a substance inside the car. When I mean a substance, which some Nigerian guys here know what I'm talking about. So when they brought out this, I look up, I look down, I said, God, is this a kind of setup or what is happening? The guy looked at me, I look at the guy. We asked ourselves, because when we came down from the car, I was the first person. They asked me your passport, I gave them my passport. So two of us have passports, we felt reluctantly, leaving the police to search the car. Are you getting me? So, police we never knew, they planted it inside the car. So, then we are like, you people take this, you people do this. I said, guy, what are you talking about? You can test me, I never even take cigarettes. Talk more of this. What are you talking about? The boss said, shut up. I was like, who am I to call in this kind of situation? I can't call Pastuche in this. I cannot call my parents. Which of my friends will I call? I said, God, it's only you. Because I remember how I suffered before inside the prison. I said, God, this time around, it's not up to 1 week or 2 weeks I came back. So am I going for this kind of case? Where do I have the money? Before I knew it, see handcuff in my hand, my friend's hand. They put us inside the bus. They took us to the station. Within the next 1 hour, heat all over my body. I said, God, I begin to call God. I said, God, if you allow this to happen, that means I'm not serving you. Because I know I'm innocent. I never do this business, I never take this. And my friend, which was with me, never do it. I know him very well. So we only contemplated, I know the guy. So the guy was on money now. So I told him, guy, we have to make sure we leave this place this night. Anything that makes us sleep here, we are spending our life in jail. Any amount they want this night, let's give them and God from here. So before you know it, all of them stopped the roadblock, they came back. They begin to shout, you people do this, you people do this. You will go to, you will call, drug these people, you know. I said, you can call anybody, but we are innocent. So before we know it, one of our friends came, that told in Sadang, the guy came. So the guy was like, I know these two guys, they never do this business. They asked me. So when I knew it's a setup that, when the policeman said that he saw me, bringing out the thing, hiding it inside the car. I said, man, you are lying. You never see anything. So before you know it, the Oga came and discussed with them. So the Dato told us that we shouldn't panic, that this is a setup. That they are the one that planted this for us to take money. So after a while, the boss came and discussed with the sergeant and left. So the Dato went and met the sergeant said 15,000 ringgit. So Dato said, we are lucky that since they have opened their mouth and mentioned money, that means we are going out. I said, okay, price with them, any amount they want, let's go out from here. I don't want to sleep here. So that was around after 1 to 2 in the night. So at the end, the price came down to 5,000 ringgit. So we paid them 5,000 ringgit that night and we came out. So why I'm happy here is that what the enemy planned never works out, because in this kind of situation, I have no person to call, because the last case I had, my lawyer told me that you can do any other thing in Malaysia, but don't do this. So please, if I'm trying to call him, he will not answer me. So, but I'm thanking this great God of Cornerstone who saved me from this predicament. Hallelujah.